This is Sharonda. My goal is to purchase a new home
Okay, awesome. Your goal is to purchase a new home. How soon are you wanting to do that?
within the next year.
Okay, gotcha. Everyone else, what's your goals? Do you guys want to purchase a home? And if you want to just drop it in the comment section, you can do that as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Jasmine with Houston Financial's Credit Repair. And what I do is I assist individuals with helping them increase their credit scores so that they're able to get approved for the things that they need and want, such as a house, a car, or maybe you want to be a business owner for the very first time. And sometimes becoming a business owner will require you to get a business loan. So what does that mean? You have to have your credit in order for you to be able to do that, and so that you're able to access a loan of any type with a great interest rate, right? So one of the things that I get this question all the time. One of the questions that I get is, hey, um, how can I increase my credit scores? Right? That's one of the number one questions that I get. How can I increase my credit scores? And one of those things that you can do, you guys, is add on a secured credit card. All right. Now, if you don't have a secured credit card on your credit profile right now, your scores are suffering. All right. Your scores are hurting from not having that open revolving account because the credit bureaus they don't have anything to report on you. They don't have anything to track something that's saying, hey, this person pays their bill on time every single month. Okay. So let's see. So if you don't have a credit card, this is the 1 second. Let me mute. Somebody is echoing. Let me kind of just mute everybody. All right. So if you don't have a credit card, this is what you need. This is the reason for this call, because this is going to help you increase your credit scores. You cannot, it doesn't like, you cannot just have a whole bunch of, or even if you don't have a whole bunch, you cannot just have negative accounts on your credit report and expect your scores to go up. Even if you were, let's just say you had 3 negative accounts on your credit profile. If you were to get all of those items deleted, your scores would still be bad. You would still have quote unquote bad credit. All right. And that's the goal for this call. Typically, this is something that I only give to my clients. However, because I get this question so much, I want to be able to help help individuals. And like I said, over 30 people registered for this call, but only you showed up. You guys showed up. So tell yourself congratulations, because you just took the first step just to get knowledge. People signed up, but they didn't show up, but you did. And so that's just really, really dope. That shows that you are investing in your future. And Miss Sharonda says she wants a house. So her being on this call right now, that's her investing into her house, because she's about to gain some knowledge that's definitely going to help her get closer to reaching her goals. Okay. All right. So, you guys, you told me some of you guys' goal is to house as a house. Most of your goals are a house. Okay. So, I have a lot of people who ask me, well, hey, why can't I get approved? Why shouldn't I just go ahead and get a secured credit card? Well, the thing with the secured credit card, you guys, is, did you know that you can still be denied for a secured credit card? If you knew that, drop it in the comment section. If you knew it, just say, yeah, I knew that. If you didn't know, just say, I didn't know that. So did you guys know that? Okay. Miss Johnson said yes, yes. Okay. Miss Stacy said yes. Miss Miss Mitchell said no. Yeah. All right, good. So we have some people who knew and some people who didn't know. But yes, you can be denied. You can be denied for a secured credit card. All right. So that's why when people say, well, why, when they come and they ask me, they say, well, why can't why can't you just tell me, to get a secured credit card? Well, you can still be denied for that. And what's the point of taking you somewhere? Why would I say, hey, hey, Kimberly, go out and get a secured credit, go out and get a Capital One secured credit card. If you go out and get a Capital One secured credit card and they still deny you, the first thing you'll probably say is, well, Miss Jasmine don't know what she's talking about, or Jasmine don't know what she's talking about. They denied me. So I'm going to send you somewhere that's definitely going to benefit you and that's going to help you in the long run when it comes to pretty much knowing exactly what they're looking for and if you'll get approved or not. All right, so we covered the basis of pretty much some people knew that you can get approved for a secure credit card, and others did not know that. So let me tell you why this account right here is so important. This account, like I said, for those of you who are just tuning in, this is information that I normally just give to my clients. That's the reason why the information is not live, because I wanted the people who are serious to come and get this information, and those of you who have showed up, this just lets you know that you guys are serious in receiving of this information. So this account is called My Jewelers Club, you guys. All right. So now let me tell you the benefits of this account. When people say, hey, how can I increase my credit scores? This is one of the accounts that I recommend. The reason why I recommend this account is because they're going to approve you for $5,000 right off the top. All right, you're going to get approved for $5,000. Now, I want to tell y'all something. We do have a special guest on here. I'm not going to tell y'all who they are or what they're going to say, but we have a special guest, and they're going to kind of pretty much talk to you about My Jewelers Club as well from their own personal experience. But this account right here is called My Jewelers Club. You get approved for $5,000. Now, I always ask this question just to kind of see where you guys are with this information. How many of you have ever heard of fingerhood? If you have heard of fingerhood, type yes, I've heard of fingerhood. If you have never heard of fingerhood, type no, I have not heard of fingerhood. So I can see, how do I mute? All right. Have you guys heard of fingerhood? Type yes if you have, and type no if you have not. All right. I need to go to the chat.
What do I type at?
It should be like a chat box where you can see it.
Okay, I'm gonna keep looking for it.
Are you on a desktop or a phone?
I'm on my I'm on my phone.
You said the very bottom, the three, where it says more with the three dots.
Okay, I see the three dots.
And then the first one that says chat, and you can type to send it to everyone.
Let me see. I don't see chat. Let me look at this one. Oh, okay. Okay, I see it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So have you heard of it? I don't know who was talking. I can't really see it. Have you heard of fingerhood before?
It's me, Sharonda. Yes, I've heard of it.
Okay. So Sharonda, fingerhood is something. My Jewelers Club is something just like fingerhood. Now, I'm not sure if fingerhood sends you a card. However, with My Jewelers Club, they will send you a card. But when fingerhood approves you, you only get approved. You can only use that money on their site, right? So that's exactly how My Jewelers Club is. It's a $5,000 store card that you can only use it online on their site. Now you may say, well, why do I need that? Well, what it is it's a jewelry store. And remember, I talked to you, I told you, I said, sometimes you cannot get approved for a secure credit card. So why not use this account at your advantage? Because they're going to approve you for a $5,000 credit card off the rip. When they report on your credit report, the benefits of this account is they're going to report to all 3 credit bureaus. You only have to make a one-time purchase of at least $100. Okay, they do pull from Experian. They'll only pull a credit report from Experian. Okay, now also, like I said, it's guarantee approval. Now sometimes you can be denied. Now if you are on this call and maybe you are in active bankruptcy right now, if you're in active bankruptcy, you will not be able to apply for this account. If you have an active bankruptcy, if you have child support, like maybe if you have a child support that you defaulted on, you will not be able to get approved for this account. All right, so just remember those things. If you do go to apply, know that those are some things that will stop you from getting approved. All right, so if your goal is home ownership, like a lot of you guys come in and they said, hey, my goal is home ownership, I want to buy a house. So from what I know, what I have consulted with my lenders on, you have to have at least 3 revolving accounts, you guys, to be able to purchase a home. The last thing you want is 3 secured credit cards on your credit report. You do not want that. So if you get My Jewelers Club as one, then you turn around and you get a secured credit card as the second one, and then the next thing that you want to do, you want to be able to get approved for a unsecured credit card. You do not want to have too many secured credit cards on your report because it's just not a good look. All right. A secure credit card is a starter card. You want to use it as a foundation to get you where you need to be. It's always that one secure credit card that you need to get you where you need to be and to open the doors for everyone else to trust you. Okay. That's what we're going to use a secure credit card for. We don't want a whole bunch of them on our report. That's no good. We want to just utilize one secure credit card. That's it. All right. Can you guys mute? Let me see. I gotta mute a mic. Okay. Mute your mics, you guys, so we can I don't know how to mute everyone. All right. All right, so let me tell you guys why this is so important. If you were to, let's just say, I've been through all of this before. Let's just say you tried to get approved for a credit card on your own right now with your scores the way they are. If you don't have any credit cards on your report at all, you are more than likely going to get denied. The reason why you're going to get denied is because no one trusts you right now. All right? They don't trust you. And what that means is they want to make sure that you're going to pay them back. Okay, they're not going to just approve you for some money and not know that they're going to get their money back. So that's why My Jewelers Club is so important, because one, they're going to automatically approve you and you're going to get approved for a high limit. Do you guys have any questions so far? Because I don't want to take you too fast. Do you guys have any questions so far? If you do, you can kind of unmute. All right, so since I don't have any questions, let me just tell you. So the benefits of this account is the only thing you have to do, I pulled up the site and it pretty much tells you how it works. You will go to how it works. And the benefit of this account is after you pay $100, because you're gonna pay $100 membership, and then you'll pick out a piece of jewelry that's gonna be like $100. And if you were to sign up with this account today, then it will be $150 for you today. Now, I want you guys to don't think about how much it is. Don't think about the fact that you can only use it on this account. Think about it as an investment in your future. When I tell you these are the exact same steps that I had to take, I had to take these exact same steps, because when I tried to get approved for a credit card, no one would approve me. And the reason they didn't approve me is because no one trusted me. That's the reason why you must start with a secured credit card. And this account, it acts as an unsecured credit card of $5,000. All right, because if they don't see that you pay someone else back, then that makes them standoffish, like, oh, you know what, I really don't trust her right now. But what happens is, once you get my Jewelers Club and you wait at least 5 to 6 months, what happens is, then you're able to get approved for your own set credit cards without having to pay your money. All right. So let me tell you why another reason why it's so important. So my Jewelers Club, they're gonna approve you for $5,000. Now you may say, well, what's the point if I can't use it? Well, once it reports to remember I told you it's going to report to all 3 credit bureaus. Once it reports to all 3 credit bureaus, now this opens the doors for you to be able to get approved for high limit credit cards. All right. Let's just say you had a $200 secured credit card reporting on your report. Well, 30%, you guys, of 200 is $60. That means you can only use $60 on that card until your scores, before your scores start to drop, before you get penalized. If you go over $60, your scores are going to drop because your utilization rate is now higher than 30%. All right, so remember, that's a $200 credit card. 30% of a $200 credit card is $60. You can only use $60 before that card starts to affect you and you be penalized for going over the utilization. Now, let's just say that you had a card for $2,000. 30% of $2,000, you guys, is $600. So that means you can use $600 on a $2,000 credit card before your scores start to drop. That's the benefit of having higher limit credit cards, because you get to spend more money without your scores dropping. Now, let me tell you why that's like so key. If your scores drop, you can't get approved for anything. I'm gonna tell you, because I know when I first started applying for credit cards and I started getting approved, I wasn't used to it. I was maxing the cards out. I was just, having fun with them, being reckless with them. But what happened is, every time I maxed the credit cards out, my scores would drop. And then I would go and try to apply for something else. And guess what happened? I got denied every single time. But the reason why I was maxing out those cards is because I had lower limits. So remember that I talked to you guys about that. If all they see, let's just say you didn't have my Jewelers Club on your report at all, and you just started with the secured credit card. If you started with the secured credit card of $200, when you try to apply for someone else, all they're going to approve you for is maybe $300 to $500. The reason why that is because that's all that they see that you're able to maintain. Because when you get a credit card, that limit is on your available line of credit. All right, so if all you have is 200, that's all they see that you're able to hold responsibly. So I do have a special guest. I hope I'm not confusing y'all. But I do have a special guest on here. I brought her on so she could kind of tell her story about what happened with her and how my Jewelers Club has helped her. So Kimberly, can you unmute your mic and kind of tell them what happened and how my Jewelers Club helped you?
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Hey, so my name is Kim. I was kind of scared at first to join my Jewelers Club, although Jasmine's been very great in being my lifetime coach and getting me to where I wanted to be, and still getting me currently where I want to be. And so I went on and took the second step to purchase my jeweler's card, and literally I was still pregnant, going through a rough time, and I started having some dental issues. Well, about 5 years ago, I had dental issues before, and they asked me to try to get a credit card limit thing with what is it, credit care? Yeah. So, and I was denied or whatever.
Hold
So
on.
when I
So for those of you who don't know what she's talking about, you know how once you go to the dentist, they'll basically say, well, since you don't have any money, we have a financing company that you can go through and we'll run your credit, and whatever they approve you for, you're able to use it today. So that's kind of what she was talking about. I'm sorry, Kimberly, go ahead.
No, you're fine. Well, so I didn't want to. After I had my baby, of course, I ended up going to the dentist finally. Thank you, Jesus. So had to get some dental work done that I really couldn't afford at that time. It was a big amount. So the lady asked me again, "Hey, do you want to try to apply for a care credit?" And I was like, "Well, no, years ago I got denied or whatever, so I'm not even going to try to do that because I'm in the process trying to repair my credit anyway. I don't want to, get denied again. So don't even worry about that." She was like, "Well, just take a chance and see." And we did, and I got approved for $3,000, y'all. And I'm like, what in the world? I was like, I haven't been doing anything too much, just trying to repair my credit, what we're all trying to do today. And I swear, like, soon as I got out of there, I immediately called Jasmine and was like, I sent her a text, and I knew it was because I had started repairing my credit, and not only that, I purchased my Jewelers Club or whatever, because I know she told me, some people just got to see that you can handle the amount, and then they'll try to, give you a chance for different stuff. So I really do feel like that is the reason why I got approved for that match. Of course, I didn't need $3,000 worth of dental work, but it was just a blessing to be able to, get the dental work that I need to get done at the time and not have to struggle about how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to pay this. But I was like very shocked. It's real. Like, it's real. If I would have known it was going to happen this fast, y'all, I would have been purchased my Jewelers Club like in the beginning when I first started, when I made the consolidation phone call when Jasmine was telling me about it. So it really is true. Just, it's worth it, and just stick it out and be positive, and it's gonna work. Do everything she says, because she is not lying. Like, she is telling you the truth.
So I just wanted to bring her on, you guys, just so you can know that this does work, because I have a lot of people who will say, "Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you so much for doing that," because thank you for telling us your story and how it helped you. But you guys, everything that I'm telling you on this call, this is definitely to benefit you. I have so many people who they'll say, "Well, no, why do I have to do this when it's $5,000 that I cannot use?" Do not think about it like that. Think about this. Do you see this right here? It says you will be approved for 5,000 of an unsecured revolving credit. This is going to report on your credit report as an unsecured card as $5,000. So remember, the reason why Kimberly was approved for that is because, one, her credit scores improved. Two, they saw when Care Credit ran her credit because she needed to have dental work done. They saw this when they pulled her credit. Guess what? My Jewelers Club was on there with $5,000. So now they said what they said was, okay, someone else has trusted her with $5,000. So let me trust her with $3,000. So what the lenders typically do and what they do at the bank is they match what's already on your credit report. Now, if she had a secure credit card for $200, she would not have gotten approved for $3,000. She would have if her scores may have been maybe higher, but even then, I doubt it, because they saw that she was responsible with 5,000 that she already had on her report. So that's the benefits of this My Jewelers Club. You know, if you guys don't sign up today, just don't forget about this site. All you have to do is make a one-time purchase of $100. In the end, your total will be $150. And what they'll do is, if you were to sign up today, next month they will bill you for $30, and then a month after that they will bill you for like $20. Is that right? Is that right, Kimberly? The last payment is like $20, but it's only
Yes,
two
yes, it
times.
is. Uh-huh.
You only get charged 2 times after that. And then guess what? They report on your credit report for a whole entire year that you're making on-time payments to all 3 credit bureaus. Now, let me tell you why that's so powerful. First of all, you don't have to purchase anything else from them. After that first payment, you never have to purchase anything else. Let me tell you why that's so powerful. Because if you had a Capital One credit card right now, if you didn't purchase anything off of that credit card, they're going to close your account. How many of you guys know that? If you don't use a credit card, they're gonna close your account. But the beauty of the account right here, they're going to open for a whole entire year. Now you have a 1-year payment history, and all of those payments are on time because all you had to do was make one purchase and it kept your payments on time for a whole entire year. Now what happens after that year is over, they'll pretty much send you an email and they'll say, hey Jasmine, it looks like your membership is about to end, because that's kind of what it is. It's a membership to get started. So they'll say, hey Jasmine, it looks like your membership is about to end. Would you like to renew it? I always renew it every single year, y'all. And the reason why I do it is because you cannot beat $5,000 reporting on your credit report just because. Because what's going to happen is, once I go to a credit union and I try to get approved for big money, they're going to approve me for big money because they see that when they pull my credit report, I'm already good with maintaining big money. Does that make sense? It's just like this. You got to think about it like this. Why would you give, if a 5-year-old, or if someone, I won't say a 5-year-old, maybe like a teenager. If a teenager walked up to you and said, hey, can I borrow $500? Would you give that teenager $500 if you don't know that they're able to maintain that money and be responsible with it and pay you back? No, you would not give that teenager $500 because you don't know that they're good at paying back. You haven't seen a track record of them saying, they're likely to pay you back. So you're more than likely not going to give them that money. All right. So do you guys have any questions at all about this site? If you do, just unmute yourself and just kind of ask whatever questions you may have.
So could you explain the process of getting the card one more time?
So what you would do is you would just go to, I could put it, hold on one second.
Is there a link to sign up?
Yes, hold on one second. I'm having trouble finding the chat box. All right, so those are the links, you guys. So we have, I've included the link for My Jewelers Club so you can get approved for $5,000. But for those of you who are just joining in, if you have a bankruptcy, if you have an active bankruptcy, if you have defaulted on child support, you will not be able to get it. You will not. I've also included, for those of you who are repairing your credit on your own, I have included my do-it-yourself credit guide. If you do not have the funds to pay someone to repair your credit at this time, then that is available. That's a resource that's available to you as well if you want to repair your credit on your own. And if you just want clarity of what's on your credit report, I have also included my scheduling link, so that way you can pull your credit report, and I can pretty much guide you guys on what steps you would need to take next. But I am about to, it's probably Miss Sharonda that asked that. Am I correct? Miss Sharona want me to tell, I'll explain it to you guys again. So what you'll do is you'll click the link, and you guys, after you click the link, it's going to, basically what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to pick out your favorite piece of jewelry. Well, I always ask my client, I always say, what's your favorite piece of jewelry? So let's just say that they say, well, my favorite piece of jewelry is earrings. So what you do is you go to earrings, you go to that category, and then you have to, your jewelry has to be at least $100, y'all. It can't be 99, it can't be 97, it has to be at least $100, okay? Now I tell my clients to not go over 130. Do not go over 130. Let your jewelry be at least 100, but no more than 130, okay? All right, so what we do, what I tell my clients to do, I sit on the phone with them and I say, okay, let's go through the account. You go through and you find a piece of jewelry that's $100. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, this jewelry is ugly. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, the jewelry is not that pretty, okay? But we're not doing it for the jewelry, y'all. We're doing it because this is going to help us get approved for higher limit credit cards. That's the goal. You want to leverage your credit. Once you learn to leverage your credit, you're good to go. You do not want a whole bunch of secure credit cards. You don't want a whole bunch of lower limits. You don't want them to approve you for lower limit credit cards, because once they do, what happens if you have to travel home, or what happens if something breaks on your car, and if you got a $300 credit card, well, what if that whole payment to fix your car is $300? Now your scores are gonna drop, and now you won't be able to get approved for nothing else. You know, that's the reason why you want to keep your utilization low, okay? And that's why this will help your account, help boost your credit scores. So you want to go through here and you want to find something that's at least 100, but no more than 130. We may have to come back to these earrings right here. Just gotta go through, find a piece of jewelry that's at least 100. All right, so just for this video, okay, so y'all see these earrings right here, they're $105. So what you would do after you find your jewelry that you like or that you can deal with, because all of it is kind of not pretty to me anyway, you would click view. After you click view, you're gonna click add to cart. After you click add to cart, you're gonna see checkout now or continue. You wanna click checkout now. Okay. After you have, it already got my account up here. So it says mine is available credit 5,000. And what you'll have to do, whatever piece of jewelry you pick out, y'all, you're gonna have to pay $50, 50% down. So since the jewelry was like 105, as you can see, it's the breakdown right here. Before you even pay anything, it's gonna give you the breakdown. All right. So the total was 105. The down payment you will have to pay is it's $52. Total charge will be $52. But at the end of it, it should be that's for the jewelry. But at the end of it, for you guys, you will pay $149. It'll average about $149 or $150, because you have to pay whatever your down payment is plus a $99 membership fee. And that's pretty much it, y'all. That is how you would do the account. Now you will have to fill out a credit application. It didn't take me through it because I already have an account with them. But the credit application, you're gonna have to fill out some information. Okay. So it's gonna bring you to this screen right here, and it's gonna ask you all of your information. Make sure you fill out your mailing address right, because that's where they'll send your jewelry to. Okay. All of the information right here, if it has an asterisk by it, that means it's required. and you're gonna have to fill it out. There is no right or wrong answer with this stuff. Just put your employer information, all of that stuff. And then at the end, what's going to happen is you're going to have to create a login information. Make sure y'all remember that, because after you have created the account, you're going to have to log back in and e-sign some documents. And once you e-sign the documents, that's when they'll send you a email letting you know that everything went through good. And the next month, my Jewelers Club is going to report on your credit report that you have a $5,000 unsecured credit card. You have already made an on-time payment. And you remember, y'all, you never have to report. You never have to order anything else from them, but it's going to report on your credit report for a whole entire year that you're making on-time payments. That's really good. So I just wanted to share that information with y'all in case that someone is on this call and they're like, hey, how do I get approved for a credit card? How can I increase my credit scores? Because like I said, some people can't even get approved for a secure credit card. And if that's your situation, then you definitely want to sign up for my Jewelers Club today. If you can sign up today, go ahead and sign up today, and you will see it reporting on your credit report next month. All right. If you have any questions about maybe if you get stuck on how to do something, you can just shoot me an inbox and I will be able to better assist you with how to get through with the application. Okay. Do you guys have any questions so far? Any questions? Any questions about your credit or where you may be right now? Do you have any questions at all before we end the call? Okay, so let's see. Let me stop sharing my screen. Let me see. Check the comment section. So since we don't have any questions, do you guys feel this was beneficial to you? Do you understand it? All right, so I muted all mics. Do you guys have any questions about this? Do you feel like it helped you? Okay, Miss Sharonda said yes, very beneficial. Miss Shalonda says I'll inbox you if that's okay. Very helpful. Good, good, y'all. Yes, good. Mr. Lord said yes. All right, good. All right, good. So I'm so happy, y'all. We got 10 people on this call tonight. All I want you guys to do, I'm going to give you guys this replay for free. All right. So other people, I will be charging for this replay just because this is some really, really good information. But I want you guys to stay up on your emails because I'm going to send you this replay for free. So that way you can use it to go through filling out the forms, or if you want to inbox me and I will definitely assist you with this. And now I think I had a question. I couldn't really see it. Hold on. It says, could you post a link to the club again? I'll post it again if you don't have it. And then someone says, oh, okay, Kimberly had to go. Okay. Someone asked about a secure credit. Okay, do you have any suggestions for a secure credit card for bad credit? So again, that question, Mr. Laura, is like you can still be denied for a secure credit card. If you have bad credit, you can be denied for a secure credit card. Like Capital One, I've sent people through them. I've seen people go through them. I've even went through them one time before. And so this is the thing, you have to think about it like this. When we fill out those credit applications, we are asking them for their money. All right, we're asking them for their money. When we fill out that credit application, we're saying, hey, can you give me at least 300, I mean, like I said, the goal is to have higher limits. But when we're applying for those credit applications, we're asking someone else to trust us and let us have some of their money, because that's what it is. A credit card is nothing but someone else's money. You're using someone else's money to get you where you need to be with your credit. All right. So you have to think about it like this. Think about it from their point of view. If I walked up to you, a complete stranger, Miss Dolores, and I said, and not to just call you out, I just want everybody to kind of understand what I'm trying to get you guys to see. If I walked up to Miss Dolores and I'm a complete stranger to her versus her sister walking up to her, who she's known all her life. If I walked up to her and said, "Hey, Miss Dolores, can I borrow $500?" Or if her sister walked up and said, "Dolores, I need $500. Can you let me borrow $500?" She's going to more likely give it to her sister. You can't blame her, because guess what? She knows her sister to the T. She know her sister gonna pay her back. She know her sister may pay her back on time, or maybe her sister won't. She kind of know what she knows her sister. She knows what she's capable of. She trusts her sister. Versus me, she might look at me crazy and say, "No, you can't get $500 from me," because she doesn't know that I have a track record. She don't know if I have a track record of paying people back or not. All right. So even with the secured credit card, sometimes you can still be denied. And that's why I always recommend my Jewelers Club to anyone, because when you come in my program, we don't want to hear denials anymore. That's not the goal. The goal is for you to be approved going forward. We don't want to move backwards. We want to move forward. We want to do the necessary steps that we have to take to get you where you need to be. So as far as a secured credit card, we do have some of those as well that will, it's called the credit builder card. I'll actually drop that link, or can you inbox me as well? There's another link. Now with that one, you have to pay $200. But the reason why I don't necessarily send my clients to that one anymore is because, again, the limit is only $200. You can only spend $60 off of that card before your scores start to drop. That's no fun. What if something happens with your car? What if, whatever happens? $60 and your scores start to drop, you're going to be penalized after that. So the goal is for you to get higher limit credit cards so that you can spend more money without being penalized. Because I don't know if you was on the call, but if you have a $200 credit card, 30% of $200 is $60. After you have used $60, your scores start to drop. But let's just say that you had a $2,000 credit card. Well, 30% of $2,000 is $600. So that means if I got a $2,000 credit card, I can use $600 on that credit card before my scores start to drop. That's good. That gives you wiggle room. All right. So I hope that was some good information for you guys. I hope I made sense. How about an open sky? What if income has decreased because of COVID? Will we still be approved? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Just put what you normally would have made. Okay. As long as you don't have an open bankruptcy, as long as you don't have defaulted on child support, then you are good to go. What if you are disabled? You can still get approved for my Jewelers Club. You can still get approved for my Jewelers Club. Okay, just apply. And like I said, if y'all need my help applying for it, just shoot me an inbox if you have questions, and I will let you know. Okay. I'll help you through the process. But all right, so thank y'all so much. If you have any other questions, last questions before I go, y'all just let me know. I see a lot of people are dropping the questions privately, so that's good. She said thank you so much. My pleasure. All right. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And again, just be on the lookout. I'll give you that replay in your inbox so that way you can walk through it. And if you don't have a credit card on your report right now, then you need to sign up for my Jewelers Club today. Do not wait. Every day that you wait is another day that they're not reporting on your credit report that you have a $5,000 credit card. So don't wait. Don't hesitate. Go ahead and do it today, okay? All right, and thank y'all so much. All right, y'all have a great day, and don't forget, hey, shout us out, leave us a message, let people know that this call was very beneficial to you. And if you guys do that, I'll put you guys in a drawing to win $25 just for you guys to let everyone know that this call was very beneficial to you. And just make a status and let them know, okay? All right. So I will talk to you guys later, all right?